Have you noticed something? Robots are suddenly everywhere. They're in warehouses, they're in hospitals, they're delivering food. And some of them even look like humans. But how did we get here? In this video, we're going to explain in plain language how robots evolved from simple mechanical machines into intelligent systems that are starting to think and adapt in 2026. Let's start at the beginning. Back in the 1960s and 70s, robots were basically mechanical arms. Large, heavy machines bolted to the floor inside factories. Companies like General Motors used early robotic arms to weld car frames. These robots didn't think, they didn't see, they didn't learn. They simply repeated the same motion again and again with extreme precision. This was automation, not intelligence. If something changed, the robot stopped. It needed a human to reprogram it. For decades, that's what robots were: fast, accurate, but blind and rigid. Then computing power improved and sensors became more affordable. Factories started adding vision systems so robots could see parts moving on conveyor belts. Companies like Fanuc and ABB pushed industrial robotics forward. Robots became faster, safer, and more precise, but they still followed strict instructions. Think of them like very advanced kitchen appliances. Extremely useful, but not adaptable. They couldn't understand language, they couldn't reason, and they couldn't make decisions on their own. Around the 2010s, something new appeared: collaborative robots, also known as cobots. These robots were designed to work next to humans safely. Instead of being locked behind cages, they could operate beside a worker. One major player in this space is universal robots. Cobots can sense force. They stop if they hit something. They're easier to program and much more flexible. But even then, robots were still task-specific. They did one job, maybe two, but they couldn't generalize. Then came the real turning point: artificial intelligence. When AI systems developed by organizations like OpenAI, DeepMind, and companies like NVIDIA advanced rapidly, robotics changed direction. Instead of programming every movement step by step, engineers began training robots using massive amounts of data. Now robots could recognize objects, understand speech, plan actions, and adapt. This is the difference between automation and autonomy. Automation means do exactly what I told you. Autonomy means understand the goal and figure out how to achieve it. That is a massive leap forward. And now, in 2026, we are seeing humanoid robots step into the real world. Companies like Tesla, Boston Dynamics, Agility Robotics, and Figure AI are building robots that walk, lift objects, and perform tasks in warehouses. Why humanoids? Because our world is designed for humans. Doors, stairs, tools, everything is built for our shape and size. A robot with 2 legs and 2 arms can operate in environments already designed for us. But here's something important. In 2026, humanoid robots are still mostly in pilot programs. They are being tested in controlled environments. They are not yet common household assistants. That part of the story is likely something we will see develop between 2027 and 2030. So where are we right now? We are in a transition period. Robots are moving from rigid machines to flexible intelligent systems. From pre-programmed tools to AI-powered physical agents. The biggest shift is not the hardware, it's the brain. AI is becoming the operating system of robotics. And that changes everything. In this series, we'll go deeper. We'll explore the different types of robots in 2026 and how AI actually works inside. We'll look at the reality behind humanoid hype, robots in healthcare and logistics, and what all of this means for jobs and society. Robotics is no longer science fiction, it's becoming infrastructure, and we are just at the beginning. If you want to understand where this is going, make sure you watch the next video, because the future of robots is arriving faster than most people realize. If you find this topic of interest, please subscribe. I will see you in the next video.